Hey everybody, we're currently getting a council mission. We're still waiting on those firestorms to finish up, but this looks like it should be a pretty simple one. $67.40 Illyrium to intercept a cargo shipment? Interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen this one. I think it's probably just going to be killing a bunch of aliens, so we'll find out soon. I think we've got everybody already equipped with everything that they need. Our support doesn't yet have the ability to use that medikit to full efficacy, but with our multitude of useful troopers, should be able to do some awesome things. This corporal here, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and, well, first things first, let's see if we have the Archangel armor available now. It takes 23 Illyrium to build it though, at 134 monies, so probably not going to get that today, but oh, also we have a pending request for muton corpses that we will go ahead and complete for the scientists. Not too useful, but those muton corpses aren't doing anything either, so... Alright, so back to the asset recovery.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
I have my second heavy assault rifle, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and equip this heavy. Now, first I'm going to have to take Rodriguez and remove his loadout. Alright. And that way I can take a new heavy. Probably this one here. Oh yeah. We can give her all of the tools that she needs to do her job. I currently have 3 alien grenades. I think that's probably right. Just having that much collateral damage should be pretty useful. But it might be okay to go ahead and take a scope and put it on Sergeant Wright. No, I think I'm happy with those alien grenades. Right now we're more concerned about setting up flanks and better crits than
Strike one. Prepare.
actually having that extra accuracy. The
We're
10%
heading to China
is
for the next
nice,
operation.
but it's not going to be the difference between killing a muton and not killing a muton. Okay.
A friend of the council relayed a tip that a truck transporting some unusual cargo may have been intercepted by a small band of X-rays. We don't know what the cargo is, but if they want it, then we need to seize it first. Eliminate all hostiles.
I don't know that I've ever played this mission. I have no idea what to expect. Although I did just horribly mess up my chances. Okay, so that must be the truck right there, seeing as I can see inside of it. It's clearly carrying some sort of alien cargo. We'll go ahead and throw out our battle scanner. See what we can see.
Eyes in the sky.
Looks like we have a couple of sectoids here. It'd be nice to capture them, but we didn't bring our arc thrower with us today, so I go ahead and set up differently. Looks like there's some heavy cover right there. I don't think there's anything wrong with moving my assaults up around the side here. This mission bears a lot of... I've played this mission before, but I don't recall ever being able to access this truck here. But, probably just imagining things. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get some high ground. And we know those aliens are there, so we'll go ahead and overwatch just so that we can shoot them if they come out. Likewise, set up another overwatch there. I think this mission might be mostly populated with sectoids, seeing as it's such a low value mission. So I can get up there, but it's not full cover for me, so I have to be fairly careful about that. I think what we want to do is first peek around the side here.
Target acquired.
Alright, we found some more sectoids. And we can't really do anything with them right now. None of them are close enough. So we're just going to go ahead and back up a little bit and peek back around next time. Okay. In the meantime, we have plenty of interesting cover options here. I think what we actually need, though, is somebody on this cover. Likewise, our squad site sniper needs to be in a position where he can actually shoot things. This will be fine. This one on Opportunist. Overwatch. This guy over here. So we can see anything coming around the sides. And continue to set up for aliens coming in directions that we don't really want to come. Okay, so we moved our squad site sniper, which means that we should hunker down. Okay, so our first alien is going to be coming through. We saw where he went. He went over there. We don't necessarily have a shot on him right now. What we can do is back up here. Set up an overwatch. An overwatch here would be in good taste. Soul Trooper's find where he is, and our support can move forward a little bit. We're going to look at flanking that alien. Finally, an overwatch here and an overwatch on top of the truck.
Enemy troops.
Oh, unfortunately that exposed those aliens.
X-ray neutralized.
Okay. Well, that shot lined up pretty well. I can also shoot that guy there, which I guess we'll do.
Got him. Adjusting sight.
Got him! Okay, so these sectoids are now working together. That guy's obviously in a pretty decent spot to shoot at my sniper. And get that crit that he wants. But we now have a pretty obvious option. Unfortunately, that half cover is just murderous for us. Oh, it's a 100% chance to hit that alien. So that particular part of the area was not at all difficult. Okay. Set up an overwatch there. Our sniper's still exposed, but I think he'll be fine. And an overwatch there is still not a bad idea. Time to get the assault into view. Alright, we now have a flank on one of the aliens. And that's a pretty good flank.
Hoorah!
Okay, there's only 2 left on the map. We can take a shot at that one. However, it's not a very good one, so I think we're just going to get smoke on this high cover. Okay, that truck is now on fire, so we need to get away from it. This alien's moving in for a better shot, but he's going to meet Corporal Thompson. I love when it goes in for a shot on the sniper and you can actually see down his scope and know that he's aiming correctly. This guy has vision, but not the ability to murder that last alien, so we're gonna move up. Still nothing doing. That truck cab is still on fire, so we're gonna get our support out of there. The question is, where do we want him? Probably behind that truck cab. And from there you can take a shot at that alien. Didn't do much, just busted up the drink stand a little bit. Now I can get my squad site sniper where he wants to be.
Rock and roll.
And this guy, I think, needs to stay here for the turn. Okay, so we obviously want that alien dead, and we want it to happen soon. I think we're gonna go ahead and have the obvious solution available to us now. Let's see if we can get a shot from here. We can. We'll take it. Yeah, nothing cool happening there. I think it's gonna be time to go ahead and use one of our grenades. And voila.
Suck on this.
Alright, easy enough. I have vision of another alien here. Or it's just a bug. Probably just a bug. I've had that bug before. So we're gonna move the support up, get some vision. The assault can come around behind this car, since that's obviously not going to expose anybody. Our sniper would like to get up on top of this billboard. I believe there's a ladder. Oh, maybe not. We might have destroyed it, or it's not there. Either way, it's probably good where he is. Set him up in Overwatch. And start getting our other sniper to harder cover. Guessing we're not going to see much more resistance here. This looks like a very low value mission that we just sort of stumbled into. Our sprinter support can take that cover there. Leave the sniper up where he is, and I think this support is probably good as well. Or this guy's probably good as well. Oh, it wouldn't hurt to go here. Set up that concave. Sure, we can use this cover, and finally this cover here. We now have a lot of available firing lines, so if the enemy stumbles into us at all, it's not going to be good for him. We have more battle scanners, so we're going to take a look around. appear to be anything going on this side of the map. Obviously, we still have some sight lines to deal with. Gonna move up a little bit.
Look who's here.
Oh! Aliens are right on the other side of that car. But before we use our heavy abilities in any fashion, I'm gonna see what other options we have available. Ah, there's the drain pipes. They're on all four sides, which means that we actually can use them to do some damage. We're not really fond of going through this area, it's just kind of a giant death trap. And it doesn't look like we have vision on any of the aliens that have just come out, so we're going to go ahead and re-establish our concave. While running our heavy into better cover, probably right here, I think. And our assault trooper over here. That was slightly risky, but worth. Okay. So. Obviously the sectoids over there have a pretty grim outlook. My sniper's got a very good sight line available to him, and plenty of other things can go wrong for them as well. But he gets away, so I guess that's one thing. We kind of want weapon fragments, but not enough that we're not just gonna kill this thing. I think the shredder rocket is more than enough.
It's gonna hurt.
Alright. Easily wrecked that one, and also got a promotion for our heavy. Speaking of promotions for our heavies, let's go ahead and get another one. I imagine that since that alien dropped himself right in that section there, we can just go ahead and blow it to hell. No, yep, we got both of them actually. And hilariously, both the convenience store doors opened. With that kind of noise being generated, we can expect more sectoids to come and investigate. Ah, yes, the drain pipes are on top of the gas station. This billboard is unfortunately just inaccessible. But we'll keep that person up, and him in Overwatch. Okay. So. Right now we have just sort of an obvious step forward mechanism. It's going to be nothing but sectoids from here on out. It's very unlikely we'll see anything else, including thin men. Possible, but very unlikely. Okay, so there's our aliens for the rest of the game.
X-rays coming in from the sides.
They have an obvious advantage over me right now, which means that I should probably go ahead and move somewhere else. I can flank that one, or at least get it. No, never mind. He's just peeking out from behind. It looked like he was in a position where he could be flanked, but that was not sadly the case. I think instead we want to just duck around behind this spot here, and from there we can take our shots if we want them, but we don't. No point in not going ahead and abusing our distance a little bit, since this guy is not going to be able to overwatch from his place any better. Alright, we now have vision on those guys. Our squad sight sniper has one viable target. Not such a great shot. But this sniper will also probably be able to generate a target if he parks himself right here and gets on Overwatch. Okay, so we have refuge behind all 4 of those pillars. Let's go ahead and get our heavy behind something heavy. This burning car should be just fine. And as an added bonus, it has a sight line through the car, I'm pretty sure. Not 100% on that, but we'll find out for sure in a second. Okay, so those 3 sectoids, probably going to stay put, but if any of them run out, they're definitely going to be just plastered, so. Looks like the alien over there is going to be doing the mind meld.
It's raining death over here.
Fortunately, the pillars of this gas station seem to be indestructible terrain.
Incoming fire.
And they're also very good cover. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and continue to take that obvious shot with our sniper. Since it's just a free chance. Our plasma sniper can't do much this turn. Our heavy can fire his rocket, but he's not close enough to really do anything with it. So we're going to get a little closer. Now, we don't have vision on the aliens right now, which is good for us because we don't really want to have vision with that low cover. Getting our sniper around this side would be pretty good. So would being able to find some way to shoot that mind-melded alien, but since this assault is still himself in some areas of trouble, I'm not seeing a door there. But I am seeing a heavy with a lot of spunk. Move in there, set up the Overwatch again. And I don't know, I think maybe it's time to move our assault to the side. Right there should be good. Okay, so this guy's the most likely to come under fire this turn. And since we don't actually want anybody to come under fire this turn, we're instead going to run around behind this car and set up an Overwatch. Lowrider says he has a shot, but he doesn't. And everybody else is actually out of the alien sight range in a nice concave, so we'll see if anyone rushes. That mind meld goes off again. Looks like it's still coming from the corner, but it's kind of hard to tell from here. I don't have squad sight at the moment. Also, all of the aliens are probably on Overwatch since we can't really see them. Which doesn't prevent us from shooting at them.
No, shot wide.
Okay. So with that squad sight, I now have a pretty obvious shot there. Again, nothing. Hit that pillar for the 3rd or 4th time. I don't have run and gun up yet, but I can take this cover. Oh, and it looks like our mind-melded alien is that one this time around. 45% and a 36% chance, but we might destroy that guy's cover. So let's give it a shot. Nope.
Missed.
Alright. Still no guarantees that these aliens are on Overwatch. It's a little sad. We can get into a position of power here, which won't grant us much of a shot, but it will give us the ability to, well, blow some things up if we choose. I think instead we'll keep firing at that guy. Yeah, that worked out just fine. Oh, and it turns out he was the one mind melding, so 2 sectoids down. So that makes our last call a little tricky. We can take this half cover, but I think what we want to do instead is just move up a little bit. And see what we can see. Okay, that alien's moving in even closer now, which means our assault is just going to jump behind and take his face off. However, my squad sight sniper does in fact have a shot. The question is, who do we want to have the kill? Well, here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. No luck? That's alright.
Target's still up.
Our other heavy would also be a solid choice for this, so we'll go ahead and get him running out. And we're totally wrecking the walls, but still not getting anything cool out of it. I actually want our sniper to have this, but it looks like he's still having some difficulty establishing a sightline. Our medic does need some kills. Alright, so that guy's secured.
Got 'em.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
Pretty straightforward mission altogether. And with all of those kills, we can walk back with our characters doing slightly better. Be even more prepared for that alien base assault.
Not a single casualty among the entire squad. That takes a solid effort.
Alright, we now have access to heat ammo, which is one of the things that's desperately needed for our heavy assault troopers. Bullet swarm and hollow targeting are both available. I think at this point hollow targeting might be a solid choice. We have enough damage on the field that it's probably going to be okay. Rapid fire and flush. Of the two, I much prefer rapid fire. Flush can do some interesting things with snipers, especially squad sight snipers, but rapid fire was just going to add to our damage rather significantly, and we need that at the moment, so. We get 40 Illyrium for our troubles,
We will be watching.
which is enough to buy our first suit of Archangel armor. We're going to give that to our Sniper Alpha. Is this our squad sight sniper? Yes, it is.
It can be a powerful feeling, moving through the air without a tether. Just keep a close eye on your power levels. This suit isn't meant for long-distance travel.
Alright. We have a jetpack. Jetpacks are awesome.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
The EMP cannon is a solid weapon to have, but I think we don't want to have it. Just at the moment we're not looking for non-lethal takedowns of ships. We have enough materials to build most of the things that we need, and the problems that we're having are generally a result of huge assortments of troops, which happens when you down them non-violently. So, I go ahead and set up for additional supplies. Advanced flight is definitely one of our next objectives, but it requires 2 heavy floater corpses. So, not too much going on there. Drone capture is fairly important. Will require some weapon fragments that we don't have. But if we kill drones, we'll probably get some fragments. Shiv plasma is of course important. Again, we don't really have the weapon fragments for it. I might consider using our current fragments to get a Shiv laser. But I think we're probably good. So let's go ahead and wait for that firestorm.
Additional workshop online.
We now have a pretty solid array of workshops.
Incoming transmission.
Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat. We will be in touch, Commander.
Alright. It'd be ideal to get our foundry moved over to where the laboratory is, but I don't think we want ideal right now. We don't want to take any risks. So, instead, wait for that firestorm. She is a beaut. Alright, and we get some alloys and Illyrium back from that, which is pretty useful. Okay. I assume the rest of them should be finished soon too. Nope, they're already done.
Thanks to the aliens, our engineering team has managed to negate billions of dollars in traditional aerospace development with a single ship.
Hooray! Okay, so we're gonna transfer the demon to South America. Get one of the ones with the plasma cannons to Africa.
We've done some big things here, but I have to admit, my team and I are most proud of the work we put into the firestorm.
Yeah, looks like we can probably manage to build 2 more of those. Yep. Okay. I believe it's already equipped with a plasma cannon, but I'll have to double check. Oh no, it's currently equipped with avalanche missiles. We're going to edit that loadout, and actually we're just going to buy some plasma cannons. Alright. Get the ship list. Set up a plasma cannon. And that'll be combat ready in just a little bit.
Additional workshop online.
Our hangar, our demon is still in transit. Should be another 2 days.
Additional workshop online.
We're now getting a sincere amount of
Detected.
everything back. And it looks like the Demon 1 is ready to shoot down that tree. And away we go.
Engaging bogey.
Alright. That was cake. It was a large scout that we felled, so we can't expect to see some Muton elites. But, I'm feeling pretty confident about our crew right now. Yeah, with everyone as set up as they are, I think I'll feel pretty good about going in.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Alright.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
So we don't have much available for cover to start with, which is going to be kind of a problem. However, one of the things that we can do is enter flight mode and climb up, 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 up. That looks like it's as high as we can go for the moment. from there, we'll go ahead and throw out one of our battle scanners, see what we can see.
Eyes in the sky.
Alright, looks like we're clear on this side. Got our plasma sniper behind another spot of cover there. Set up some heavy cover. And go ahead and put some people on the logs. Okay, we can hear the mutons moving around out there. I want to be somewhat careful, but yeah, I like this right here. This is pretty good cover. And with our sprinter, move a little closer there. Last heavy goes right there. I think we'll go ahead and put our sniper 1 there, while this guy continues to cover from the sky.
Shh. You hear that?
We definitely heard something. We're not sure what. First things first, we're checking the high ground. It looks like it's just fine. Which means we can start getting some troops into place. From the sounds we were hearing, there are definitely mutons or something over here.
Scanners online.
But we don't have sight on them yet. Because of that sound, however, I'm definitely going to want to move this character a little further to the side. Keeping him in the air, of course. Archangel armor allows my sniper to hover as much as he likes. It's just moving that consumes fuel, so I have to be careful about when I want to let him down, of course, but apart from that, we can be happy as clams. I'm kind of okay with moving along this side here. There's a lot of interesting high ground and some possible cover options. So we'll go ahead and set up a heavy there. And keep our assault on the tree. This character's good, of course. I'm just gonna set up that Overwatch. Okay. So there's that tree we were looking for. And there should be a whole scat of new ones as well. This territory is very interesting. Not sure if I'm digging it all that much. There's plenty of blind alleys and bad places that you can end up. And I'm not sure we want to get into a fight in these trenches specifically, but we'll see what happens. Again, that sound comes from over in that direction, which is not ideal. We have virtually no options for cover over there. Clear this tree. Yep. And we have our first batch of mutons. One of whom has chosen to stay very, very visible, the other of which has not. However, our sniper does have a very clear shot from up high, so we'll take that. Maybe should have taken the headshot.
Damn it! Enemy is still alive.
Mr. Lowrider here wants to get to actual high cover. Our heavies also want to do that, but they don't have quite as many good options for that. So we're just going to set up in the trees. Assault can run and gun and get into a pretty good position. Thinking right here might be the best. Alright, wrecked his tree a little bit. Looks like one of the mutants gave the other one blood call. Which doesn't bother us in the slightest.
X-ray down.
We know where the other mutant is, we just don't know if we want to kill him right now.
Enemy spotted.
Ah!
Cover my flank.
Turns out our plan was fairly poorly conceived. We're just gonna run. I'll set up the overwatch here. Has a pretty good shot that we can take, but we don't want the Berserker moving any closer than he already is. And this heavy needs to actually get to a point where she can shoot at something. I think we were dirtling around. There's our mutant Berserker. He's standing very still, not doing anything. Weirdly enough, we don't seem to have squad sight on that fellow. I'm not sure what's going on there. With the two mutons out there, we don't really want to run into places that don't provide high cover. So, we're going to take that tree there. That'll give us another view of that muton, who isn't going to move on account of our overwatches, apparently. The Alpha needs to be in position as well. And those overwatches there. Looks like there's some high cover right there that's worth taking.
Open fire.
Ah, and there's our mutant elites. Oh, yay, that one's pretty low. Alright, I have squad sight and a headshot on that Muton. I'm gonna take it. But it's not nearly enough. We're currently in a standoff with this Berserker, wherein if we go any closer to him, he's going to murder our faces. But we can't do anything until we've got him clear. This fellow doesn't quite have danger zone down, but he can probably take both of those Mutons and screw him up a bit. Alright, that's one less elite in the world, and the other one's looking a little low, so we feel good about that. I'm gonna get our sniper into a position where he can shoot. As rough a position as that may be. We still need to hunt down that fellow, but I'm not sure that we can do that in any sort of amicable fashion. So, just set up our overwatches. As reasonably certain as I am that I can kill this guy.
Going in for the kill.
Yeah, it's probably worth a shot. So we're gonna travel over here.
That was close.
We unfortunately found a Muton. %68 chance to hit and do up to 8 damage versus a 53% chance to hit twice. I'll take that. Alright, one less Muton elite. The other Muton's gonna do some damage to us this turn, but we're actually not quite as worried about that. So we're gonna run over here and use a heavy smoke to give our assault a little bit more cover.
Smoke's up.
He's already got 10 defense on account of being able to see 2 of the Mutons. Out of our Berserker, can he get close enough? Oh, yes he can. Ouch. Our Muton moves into better cover,
It's raining
but
death
can't
over
hit him
here.
through the smoke. So that feels better. And I have a 98% chance to hit that Muton, so we're going to take that for certain. Oh, squad sight. Unfortunately, the Berserker is inside of our smoke, so we need to do something about him. That'll help. Might even lure him out of the smoke where we can do a bit more damage. Yep. Support's gonna go ahead and take his shot. And that'll give this heavy an opportunity to fire as well. Awesome. So the remaining troop is a single Muton, who is somewhere off in that direction. To that effect, I go ahead and get our heavy behind that tree. And we spotted him. Not only that, but he's running to a spot that's got terrible cover. We're gonna take our shot. Take him down. I don't know if our Archangel would have had the opportunity to do anything there, but was entirely worth having him there. So Okay. It's time to heal this fellow.
Good as new.
I feel like we've gotten fairly lucky this game. The game's thrown a lot of really impressively easy engagements at us, so all's gone fairly well. Take a look inside that ship. Looks like it's one of the big scouts, so... everything seems quiet. We're just gonna move up. Okay.
I don't think we're alone out here.
So Archangel armor appears to be making our job a lot easier. Our squad site sniper's capable of doing an awful amount of damage. That does look like high cover I'm looking at. But it isn't. Some sort of bizarre not high cover. And that looks like the engine room there. We're gonna go ahead and end our flight
Touching down.
and start moving up.
You hear that?
Gonna get another dash going, but it looks like the enemy is in the control room this time, so that should be pretty simple. Gonna start practicing walking in short steps. It'll be very useful once we get to impossible. And by short steps, I mean walking and then not overwatching immediately. Yeah, I feel alright with that. I think our heavy needs to catch up.
I've got a visual.
Oh, shoot. Well, on the plus side, we did not, in fact, put everyone into Overwatch.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Yes, we realized that we are not alone out here. Okay. So, all of our troops are in terrible positions at the moment. But, we have runner and gun available.
At the speed of death.
Which should be good for setting up Overwatch right there. Since I'm not going to be able to open this door, I'll just go ahead and do that. Set up an Overwatch there, and get our heavy somewhere where he's not going to get his face shot off. There is no high cover available to the heavy, but he can probably find some solace by running far, far back, where he won't be seen. The outsider unfortunately did not know my support was on the other side of that door, so that Overwatch worked out just fine.
The operation was a success.
Oh wow, only 7 aliens. Yeah, so once again, getting an EMP cannon, which would probably have included a few more crew members on that ship.
If all our
Not such a
missions
great
go as
idea.
well as this one did, the aliens don't stand a chance.
Alright, we now have 2 captains. Plus 10 aim versus the eliminated aim penalty on reaction shots, which is obviously the better one. Grenadier is nice, but Danger Zone is even nicer. And finally we have Field Medic. So between those, I think we still need Aaron Robinson to have a couple more kills, but we're about ready to go in on the alien base. We just want to get one more heavy with heat ammo, and then we can go on in. So, we'll work on building that up next round. See y'all soon.